What's going on, everyone? Cjdenni here again. As you can see, I am in a new territory with an amazing opportunity for Cjdenni Farms. If you're new to Cjdenni Farms, what I usually do is I travel the world looking for new farms. Um, I tend to find individuals who need a change in life, whether it be they're retiring or they simply don't want to do the farming life anymore. Works for me, so I take over their farms. Don't listen to all those negative reviews out there of my company calling me crooked. They just jealous, bruh. I just know what it takes to run a business, okay? So, all that out of the way, I think we have stumbled upon a gold mine for our business. We are here in Green Valley, Nebraska. I am currently sitting in their Walmart parking lot, waiting to put the final touches on that paperwork. My business colleagues has put me in touch with an older gentleman by the name of Roy, who apparently owns a huge ranch with a large chunk of land. He's retiring and he wants to move to, of all places, New Zealand. Apparently, he's a huge Lord of the Rings fan. No judgment here. Great movies. Don't know if I'd move to New Zealand or not. He's agreed to give us over everything he owns. In exchange, we get a massive dairy ranch with all of the equipment. The catch is, though, is he sold all his cows, needed that spending money, and we will have to build that empire up again. So what I have done is I am bringing $100K of my own money from one of our other farmlands, Spruce Mountains. If you were with us on the journey to Spruce Mountain, don't worry, it's not going anywhere. While I'm out, Spruce Mountains is being managed by Shadow Wolf Farms, one of my business partners. This place here in Green Valley needs my full attention. I'm going to go ahead and go in. They have a McDonald's here, apparently, inside the store. Get your McMuffin on while you shop. Roy is waiting inside to sign the last of the paperwork. So once I'm done here, we will go ahead and go look at the town, see what our neighbors are going to look like, see what's going on, maybe find some hidden gems. There's rumors that there's apparently a whiskey production here. If that's the case, you know CJ is going to be scooping that up when he can. And then once we're done there, we'll drive over to the ranch and see what's going on there. So without further ado, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and enjoy. Okay, guys, I'm back. Man, that Roy is a character. He just would not shut up. He just kept talking and talking. Even offered to buy me breakfast. You know I like a free meal. You know what I'm saying? So we totally sat down and had some coffee, shot the crap, talked, did all those wonderful things. Finally got that paperwork signed. Still drinking all my coffee, actually. And that's all squared away. So, that being said, it's time to go look at Green Valley. We've never been here before, so it's going to be very, very interesting. Let's get everything started up. And let's get moving. Let's go find the town. There's two areas, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually pull up the map real quick that we need to look at. So we are up here. The first place we're going to look at is this little piece of Green Valley called Rushville. It looks like, ooh, Dunkin' Donuts. So we know we're getting our coffee. They've got a pizza place. A Wendy's? Dude, we're living the dream up here. There's our feed store. Looks like maybe a cereal factory, possibly. A bowling alley, so we can go hang out with our workers. Perfect. And then I think we're going to start here, travel through there, check it out, see what's going on. And then I'm very interested if we go past Hillside Ranch. I'm very interested to come down here to Hay Springs because it looks like we've got some other stuff going on. A winery, cereal factory, another bowling alley. They must love bowling here. A Dollar General, a Tim Hortons, and a McDonald's. So not only do they have a McDonald's and Walmart, but they have a McDonald's here in Hay Springs. I don't know what people's fascination is with McDonald's. So we're going to go down. We're going to look at this little piece of town. And then we're going to travel over here because this right here interests Cjdenni Farms very much so. And why? Because we have a beer factory and we have a whiskey factory. I am very much interested in buying this Clutch's Special Brown, Canada's finest whiskey distillery, and making it my own. We've never ventured in to making whiskey, and hell, we might even grab that beer factory while we're at it. But it's going to be an interesting ride, that's for sure. Once we're done there, then we'll go ahead and we'll travel back up, and we will head on over to our ranch, which everyone here, the locals, have called and deemed Green Valley Ranch. We become successful, we may change that, because we got to put the Cjdenni Farms logo on there. The Cjdenni Farm Ranch, Denny's Dairy, something crazy. We got a chips factory. Okay, right down the road from us. Perfect. Heart disease, here I come. And then it looks like we start off with this chunk of land here, which appears to be our for our cattle, and we've got two sets of two areas for cattle. And then we've got two huge pieces of land that we start with. This Roy must be rolling in the dough, just saying. That is going to bring us so much money. So enough goofing off. Let's head over to the first town. I'll see you over there. What's up, guys? Here we are, the city of Rushville, Nebraska. Got this little Casey's General Store. Already starting off strong. An Applebee's, y'all. An Applebee's. Half off the appetizers? Yes, please. This is not a bad looking place to live, honestly. Not a bad place to live. That light said yellow, so that means we're gonna barrel through. What we got over here? Patterson Grain, okay. So we'll turn here. Hey, there's our Wendy's. Get our burger on 99 cents. Yes. I know where we're going to be getting or selling our milk at. Dutchman Dairy, okay. Bowling alley down that street. An arcade, are you kidding me? Yep, that bank's about to get some fat money from Cjdenni Farms. Let's go. Yep, yellow again. Let's barrel through. There's our bakery. Vintage Visuals. I wonder what that's all about. Waffle place. Dude, where's our... We gotta know where our... Oh, there's the pizza place. So the coffee here, it looks to be Dunkin' Donuts. We need to find that next. You know we gotta have our coffee. CJ can't not have having some coffee. There it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not a bad looking town. Not a bad looking town. Alright. So let's see if we can get back on the road. And head on down to, oh, what is that place called? Let's bring up the map again. We're going to head on down the road, and we're going to hit Hay Springs next. So we got to go back to the main road, go from there. It's a very quiet town. We're going to have to change that. I could see why Roy liked it so much, though. Totally see why he liked it. Alright. Is this light going to turn green, or are we going to have to barrel through? Definitely going to be eating here at the Applebee's. Alright. No cops around. Let's go. I ain't got time to sit here at a red light. And on the road we go. As you can see, we have a lot of land out here. This place is flushed with cash. Just saying. Again, you're listening to this. Don't be reading those reviews. I ain't crooked. I'm just very good at what I do. But as you can see, we've got a lot of opportunity out here. Look at all these pieces of land. We will definitely be expanding. Let's pull up our map, make it a little bit bigger. We are still up at the top of the map, and we've got a little bit of a drive to go, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this on a time lapse, and we'll get down to Hay Springs. I'll see you over there. Y'all, I'm back. We are down here at what is probably direct competition. Let's double check. We are definitely going to, in the future, be looking at investing. Yeah, this is definitely competition. Investing some money and maybe purchasing this plot of land, Hillside Ranch. You know how we do it here at Cjdenni Farms. Alright, let's go ahead and turn, and we'll head over to Hay Springs. See what's going on there. Yeah, that is definitely some competition. Don't worry, Cjdenni Farms will own that one day. Don't hate me. I will have to say, though, although Roy's going to New Zealand, this would be a pretty cool place to retire in. But man, I guess he really does love the Lord of the Rings, so whatever, to each their own. Denny's all about cash. Let's go. What we got? Hay Springs, Nebraska. Now, this is a pretty cool looking place. I could get on board here. We got a Dollar General. Another place for coffee and or McMuffins. McDonald's. Alright. Similar setup to Rushville. They really do like their bowling alleys, though. I basically get the gist of this town. Basically understand it. Cops must be sleeping today, so we're just gonna run that red light. And we'll head on back out because what I'm interested is further down the road. What these cows are gonna buy us to get us flush with cash. So let's head on down the road. And see what one of our first expansion opportunities will be once we get that dairy farm going. Right up here, y'all. It's gonna get real. I mean, if this isn't a presentation, we're traveling up a hill to get to the new Cjdenni Kingdom. I don't know what it is. Such a pretty view. Roy, you crazy leaving this place. All I see is dollar signs for days. Right next door is an ethanol plant. Interesting. And as we move up, there is where the cash flow will be coming in. Beer factory and whiskey factory right next to each other. I wonder if the owner is inside and he'd be willing to talk. We're gonna try and see what happens. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side and bring you back in as soon as I'm done talking. Be right back, y'all. Alright, I am back. We were inside talking to the owners. Pretty vocal character, I might say. Was not impressed with Roy's farm. Is actually happy that Roy's leaving, and wishes us the best. He did say that he's getting a little tired himself, and would be open to an offer on the distillery when we can. So we've already made pretty good impressions, and this looks like a very good opportunity for us. So hopefully we can get this under our belt as well and be making some money at the distillery and possibly expand over into the beer factory. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and head back out on the road and get over to our own farm and see what's going on there. Am I going the right way? Yeah, totally going the right way. Although it's kind of a shortcut if we go this way, so no cops, no fuss. Let's go this way instead. Head on over there. That'll give us opportunity to also check out these other factories over here. That is a beautiful landscape. Look at that bridge. Awesome, awesome. I think this is going to be lucrative, y'all. This is going to be lucrative. Keep in mind, any money we make here, we decide to venture into more expansions, it just goes into making newer farms better. So this is going to be a very great experience for us, and I see nothing but dollar signs as we go over this beautiful bridge. I cannot believe this is actually here in Nebraska, but whatever, I'll take it. Oh, a tractor supply, perfect. And you know what I just realized? I just realized we completely missed our turn because we were enamored by the view. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. You didn't see anything. Didn't see anything at all. It does give us an opportunity, though. I believe to the left is our shop. That we would, if we need any more equipment, we'll be buying from. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a shop that Shadow would love, because you know our boy Shadow, he likes his case equipment. And look up there on that hillside. He's gonna be so mad he stayed in Spruce Mountains. Look at that hillside, a case dealership, y'all. So we know what kind of equipment we'll be dealing with, for sure. That being said, I will go ahead and head over to our farm, and I'll bring y'all back in once I'm there. See y'all in a little bit. We have finally arrived, y'all. Here is our next empire. Green Valley Ranch, aka Roy's Ranch, aka our next gold mine. And definitely changing the name because nobody wants that as their name. I don't care if we're in Green Valley or not. Everybody appreciates the Cjdenni logo and name. So it looks like he's got a pretty decent house. And let's just go ahead and just check out the setup. We'll go over here, we'll park at the house and just kind of walk around and do a quick little tour of what we got going on. I am liking it. It looks like Roy did do well. Built him up a nice little chunk of land. We'll go ahead and we'll just park here and get out and take a look around. Nice little shed space. Dude, seriously, what is people's deals with the arcades? They love them here in Green Valley, Nebraska. Yeah, this is a nice little piece of shed space. It's going to come in handy for sure. Roy, you didn't shut your shed, dude. See, Roy's getting on my nerves already. What do we have in here? Alright. Our first case tractor looks like 145. Got us a nice little sprayer set up and a Limpkin seeder. My guy knows where it is. This is a great seeder. It's going to come in handy for sure. Wait, what is this? He mentioned cows. This looks awful small to be cows. What has Roy done to us? What is this? Pigs? The man owned pigs too? Wow. Alright, Roy, I see you. I see you. Jerk. Yeah, I'm not liking Roy anymore. But that's fine, that's fine. We may venture into pigs. There's money to be had there. Alright, so we got us a nice little silo system. One of my favorite things. Propane tank. And a corn dryer, y'all. Roy is definitely set up for retirement. Looks like we've got us a little fermenting silo. Help us with the cows. Awesome. And our next tractor. A Magnum by the looks of it. Yep. Case 400 Magnum. They do like they case equipment. We got us a nice baler and bale loader. One of our dairy barns. Let's go take a look inside here. A lot of ample storage. Put some hay. I like it. I like how it's set up. For sure. And look at that, y'all. That is a lot of room. So we know Roy had a lot of cows. A lot of cows. Perfect. I'm liking what I see. I'm liking what I see. Alright. Looks like we got us another storage area. A Kinsey planter. Okay. Oh, is this a Steiger? It is. A 620 Steiger. Nice. My man just leaving his stuff. He's done. He's like, I don't got time. I gotta go. I gotta go to those wispy mountains in New Zealand. That's a nice mower. Got us a Kenworth truck. A man of taste. Probably gonna be using that as a lime spreader. And then our second barn, which is probably, by the looks of it, going to be my favorite barn. I like how it's got everything set up. Got the fans blowing. Also is going to hold 500 head of cattle. We are going to be flush with some milk. It's a very nice setup indeed. We've got some good starting equipment. Obviously, there's room to expand there. And yet another cow pasture. And then off there in that direction on the horizon is one of two of our large fields. We'll take a look at those on the next episode because it looks like we're going to do some planting. Like I said, we're not being given anything. He got rid of the cows. There's no food, so we've got to create food for these cows. By the looks of it, these fields have not been planted, which means we need to plant them. It's August. We don't have a lot of things we can plant in August. The crop schedule is a little bit different than it is on spruce. It's fine. We can work with that. I think what we need to do, though, if we're going to get this dairy going, is we need to get some food. And I think the best route we have right now, since it doesn't look like we can plant corn, is we need to get some grass down to make some hay. So, yeah, we're going to have to, I'm sorry. I think that harvest store, let's run back over there. I may not need to make hay. I think maybe the grass itself will do, and it will just ferment to silage for us. Though we may still need to make some hay just to have a little bit of a mixture. The cows do love their TMR. But let's check this harvester out. That's the one. So it takes grass and chaff and outputs silage. Got it. Yeah, so we may make one of those fields. We'll make both the fields grass. We'll probably just put down or bring up grass on one, and we made Ted the other for hay, just to get that good blend of food for the cows, of which we're going to have to buy. We've only got 100,000, so we're going to have to start off small for sure. We'll probably start working on filling this barn first, and we'll have to go to a livestock auction, and we need to get the money flowing, so we're going to have to get some mature cattle for sure. I didn't bring the equipment to go get them myself, so we'll have to have a transport fee added to that, and I'm thinking we're going to go with Holstein since we are in Green Valley, Nebraska. We'll probably start for now. Again, we don't have a lot of cash. We're going to have to start small. I'm thinking 30 head of cattle will do us for now. Once we get going, once we get things planted and get moving, I think that's a good plan. Put the comments down below if you've got a better idea. But guys, that's our farm. This is what we start with. We've got a pretty good setup. I think it's going to be a wonderful time here in Green Valley, Nebraska. I know that our Cjdenni Farms brand will do well. And we'll leave here pretty flush with cash. That being said, that's all I have for you on this episode, this prologue, if you will. We toured the towns. We saw a business opportunity at the whiskey distillery, and we took a quick look at our farm. On episode 1, we'll go ahead and we will get everything set up to start putting down some grass seed and get grass going for us. So I will see you then. I appreciate everyone coming in and watching this video. If you aren't already, please like and subscribe. It helps out tremendously. We're getting going, and we ain't looking back. So thank you all for being here again. Have a great rest of your day.